Get ready for the best overlanding event in Tennessee. The 6th annual Southeast Overland Camping Event. March 27th through the 29th at the historic Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. See you at SOC. Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Dial it in, let the stories talk. TNT Overlander on your screen. Dirt on the rigs, just living the dream. Overland rigs in a dusty line before the trail ride tales and a good campfire. Midland radio chatter, trails to explore. Chasing that rock line and adventure more. On the rock slide, raise it high. SOC's calling from the southern side, full of vendors and rigs inside those prison walls. Brushy Mountain's got that historical feel. Best in Tennessee, yeah, the legend is real. Vendors lined up, gear on the tables, trainings, raffles. Grab what you're able, numbers getting called, crowd saying, yeah, you might roll home with some cool new gear. On the rock slide, raise it high. Flames, rubber on the trails, campfires and friends, that's our kind of life. Adventure and explore every single mile on the rock slide. Hey, 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 SOC coming on strong, mark that date, it won't be long. Tents in a row, stories to explore, laughs by the fire, let the late night roll. On the rock slide.
What's going on, guys? It's Darren
and Morgan
with TNT Overlander. Sorry for the little audio glitch that we had.
What would it be without some issues?
That's all we've had this year on the lives. We've had technology issues after technology issues.
Could be operator error.
It could be. Tonight's was definitely operator error. But we are glad you guys are joining us. We are 1 week away from hopefully seeing you guys at the 6th annual Southeast Overland Camping Event. 1 week.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it to be here, but I have a lot of stuff to do. So I'm compartmentalizing it. And
we all have a lot to do.
I don't have anything to do.
I think Josh and like the staff are going to be sleeping here for like 4 days.
Slumber party.
No, this is definitely going to be a blast. Josh, we good on audio? I see people are commenting. I know we're kind of a little delayed too on the video. So we're going to ask, we always do, how long is your drive to the Southeast Overland Camping Event? Usually we ask like where they're from, where they're watching
Mine's
from.
about 45 minutes.
How long is the drive to the event for you and your family? But man, we are so close, but yet so far away.
That's why I'm compartmentalizing it.
So we have a lot to talk about tonight, right?
We do.
We're going to go over all the event details. We're going to go over the schedule that we just released today. We released the vendor map today. And we have a couple new surprises that if you are watching the video, you're going to be the first to hear about because I've not made a post about it yet.
We have a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about. This is going to be crazy. We already had a question come in. Can someone still camp on site even though the premium sites are sold out?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. That is for, so premium is only 50 spots, and they have a couple other perks, like being able to get to the campsite on Thursday night, or Thursday afternoon and camp Thursday night, while all the other campers get there Friday. They're getting like a swag bag and things like that.
They get live music Thursday night.
Yeah, that we do have like live music Thursday night and things like that. But no, if you want to camp, please do, because this is for you guys. That's the regular campers. So we have premium, which is a very small amount, and then we have everyone else is just regular camping when you come Friday morning and you stay until Sunday.
And, you know, that could be a little bit of how we label our tickets. We've done it since the very beginning, a driver and passenger, rather than we could do driver weekend camping, passenger weekend camping, premium weekend camping. We might look at changing that next year. We've gotten a lot of questions with that. I think you've recommended that we change that, and I just run with it every time is what it's been.
So Darren likes the status quo.
I don't know about the status quo. Not
Yes, you do.
per se.
You don't like to make any changes whatsoever.
I do not like change.
Status
Change is
quo.
not
That's the definition of status
my
quo.
favorite thing.
Status quo.
But we have a lot of things to go about tonight, and answering questions is one of them. So anytime during this video, if you have any questions about the Southeast Overland Camping Event, now is your time to ask, because quite frankly, probably starting Sunday, we are going to be super busy.
Wow. I started like a week ago.
Well, I mean, like, so busy that we might be delayed in answering questions, right? So, like, if we might not see
Already there.
everything.
In all seriousness, yes. If you have any questions that you think of right now, please put it in the chat and we'll address it either on live or we'll go back and address it in the comments. But we are joking. If you do have any questions between now and the event, please mention it on the page or send us a message on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that.
Yeah, and we have a ton of information coming to you guys. We have a lot of people not on Facebook that follow us, so you're going to get some emails coming in the next 4 to 5 days. Keep your email open and look for those. Some of it's promotional material about the event, and some of it is important information, such as the waivers that are going to be going out.
Yeah, if you've been to the event before, and I think a lot of you all have, we do have a waiver that you have to sign. And so we're going to shoot it over to the email that you registered with, and please fill it out before you get there. It's not just for us, but it's also for the location. We just want to make sure that, you know, everyone's kosher and safe, and we're not getting in trouble. So please just, it takes no time at all to go in and fill it out.
So while we're on the topic of tickets, as well as information, let's talk about how much it is to register.
$120.
Well, that's just for the driver, though, right?
$20 for a passenger. $20 for a trailer.
You're talking about as fast as I do sometimes. But in all seriousness, it's very affordable. But if you haven't purchased your tickets yet, go purchase them, because I believe Tuesday,
11:59
p.m., not a.m., we are going to close ticket sales online. Now, what does that mean, right? If we close ticket sales online, can you still show up to the event and register and camp? Absolutely, if there is space available.
Yes.
If we don't have the space whenever you show up and drive that distance, unfortunately, we will not be able to, I guess, have them as campers, right?
Correct. So if you're willing to risk it, I mean, that's fine. I will do everything I can to not turn anyone away. But if you do show up to camp and you haven't registered before, please give me and my staff a little bit of grace so that we can build you a packet and get you registered on site, because it does take a minute to do. It doesn't take, you know, it takes probably like 5-6 minutes, but just give us grace, because it's going to be very hectic that morning and day.
So a lot of stuff leading up to the event is event prep, of course, and we hate to close online registrations, but for us to make the check-in packets beforehand, I mean, even with Tuesdays, we're going to be making them on site while we're setting up the event and everything. But just do your best, get your tickets before Tuesday of next week. And I mean, that's like, what, 6 days left?
Yeah, and we understand things come up or you don't, you know, like you're waiting for something to happen or the ball to drop on something to know if you'll be able to go. So if you do have to show up there and register, that is fine. We're not going to say, no, absolutely, you cannot do it. We're just saying there's a little bit of risk with it, but by all means, you can do it.
So this is a rain or shine event. There are no cancellations. The event is happening. Weather be it, we should say. So, you know, rain, snow, wind, the event is happening.
That being said, we have had this question come up, especially since we have had an incident before where there's a tornado right over the ridge, and
Me and Josh are laughing at the comments. I'm sorry.
I figured. And we were not prepared for that because it was our first year at Brushy and we did not anticipate major storms.
Stand by.
And are you good?
Yeah, I was sending Josh a...
But if we do have inclement weather or an emergency or anything like that, we do have a safe place for people to go to get out of their tents and rooftop tents and things like that. And it is a brick and mortar location. So we do have something on standby for you guys.
Now, we do have a few questions coming in, Morgan.
I figured.
Josh has answered a couple of them. Number one, we have Mr. Ryan Hand with Rustic Mountain is asking about chickens again. Are chickens allowed at the event?
Yeah, you have to keep it on a leash.
Well, I think he's talking about roasting chickens.
Like over a fire, like an open fire,
Yeah.
like chestnuts.
Kind of like, you know, other events we've been to, they've roasted a full pig over a fire.
And so we're doing chickens.
Oh, we're not. I mean, I think Ryan is curious if he can.
Ryan, if you want to, I'm not going to stop you.
I did say it has to be pre-plucked.
Oh, please do not pluck a bird. That is, no.
Oh, goodness. He's sacrificing the chickens. Oh, goodness. Thanks, Ryan, for the good laughs. The next question we have is someone's already asking about trailer within the premium camping. Yep, we got you. You're not missing a thing. And then
As long as you paid the trailer fee.
as long as you pay the trailer fee.
If you have not, then let us know because that's how we plan for your all spaces. So if you forgot or you need to make sure, please let us know because I can tell you if you bought a trailer pass or not, if you forgot.
So one big thing, let's talk about check-in for a minute. So we announced last week that attendees, standard camping attendees, and premium camping attendees are going to be able to show up to the event on Thursday. Now, premium has already paid for their spots, right? Mm-hmm. That is guaranteed. You can show up as a premium camper if you have that premium spot between the hours of 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Right?
I think so.
Now, whenever you do show up, please use there'll be like a divider in the middle of the roadway. Use that right side of the roadway.
Stay in your lane.
And there will also be vendors in there with the premium campers. Now, if you are a standard camper and you want to show up on Friday, it will cost... I'm sorry, Thursday. Yeah. If you want to show up on Thursday, it'll cost an additional $30, and you will use the left lane where we will get you checked in and accept that money while we're there. Cash or card is fine. The thing with that, we're not charging you in advance just in case they can't make it, right? So I think that's an awesome opportunity for everybody. We have a lot of people that want to come, and a lot of the surrounding campgrounds are closed.
Yeah, and just for clarification, you will not be camping where the premium campers are. So we have premium camper spots already designated for those folks, and you all would be going in the normal camping location.
Lehman, I am getting to shipping your stuff.
Are you serious?
He is asking a question. Yes. It was supposed to go out today.
I have nagged him for a while now, and he has not done it.
If I do not get it out today,
tomorrow,
then this beautiful lady beside me will definitely get that taken care of. I hope you guys all heard that. Lehman, I would love for you to pick it up at the event. That is hard for us. We should be able to make it be there within 3 days.
Worst case,
Shipping.
we'll have to do that.
Worst case scenario, if it cannot be there within 3 days, leaving tomorrow, I will check shipping after this. We will have it at the event, and you can pick it up. You're not the only one. There's
3.
3. I did get a text. I gotta hop on this real quick. Sweet.
It's okay. We're not doing anything.
Well, we're getting a lot of questions from vendors right now. We just, released the vendor map today, and they want to know. So, yes, Lehman, I know it's been a month. It has been a long month. All right. Lehman, it's coming.
Remember when we talked about how Darren is prompt at responding to things too?
Oh, goodness. We have so much fun with this.
Next question.
There are no more questions right now.
Okay, well, what about the schedule? You had a whole list of things to talk about.
We do. Let's pause on the conversations and talk about our sponsors of the event. So our title sponsors of the event, we're super thankful for them. Morgan normally knocks us out of the park, but our title sponsors this year are Scrub Blade Wiper Blades, Firestone Tires, Super Overland Outfitters, and Midland USA. We are super thankful for all of our title sponsors, and I think you guys probably enjoy their products just as much as we do. And I just saw Caesar just hopped on here, so Caesar, thanks for being a title sponsor and for joining us on the live video. Morgan,
Caesar's with Super Overland.
Yeah, Caesar is with Super Overland. Yeah. Morgan, do you want to go over our area sponsors real quick?
For our area sponsors, we have Rhino USA, ROA, X Grade Campers, and the Morrison Outdoors.
And, we're going to talk here in a little bit about the Morrison's Outdoors. They were supposed to be on the video with us tonight. We had a slight change of plans. They are still on the road, stuck in traffic, and it's just not fair for them to have to worry about being on a video, driving down the road, and all that within Nashville. But this is going to be a fun event. What day are you showing up to the event? No, we can't talk about that. We'll talk about that later. I don't even know what day we're getting there.
I don't think anyone actually cares when I'm getting there.
All right, so a few other things we need to talk about real quick. We have partnered with the Overlanders Outpost. And with that, you have a chance to win this $40,000 trailer that is on your screen. Now, this is a sweepstakes giveaway. What does that mean? That means that every dollar you spend on swag, including your tickets to get in the event, you can enter for a chance to win this trailer. Now, it's not only at our event. This is happening at several events and throughout the
Thanks, Ryan.
area. But you have a chance to win this awesome trailer.
And to clarify, sorry, you were in your role. You can use your... We already have your documentation for the camping weekend. So you can use that for your tickets, but also Day Pass. You can use that to enter as well.
Yep.
So it's not just the people that register for the entire weekend. It's also for the Day Pass people.
So you will need your receipts. You will either scan the QR code at check-in, at the swag booth at the pavilion, or go talk to the guys at the Overlanders Outpost booth and get registered on their website that way. We will give you a receipt for everything if you want one. That way, every dollar spent, you are good to go on that. All right. Next, let's talk about day passes. Day passes are a huge part of the Southeast Overland Camping Event. I mean, we're, 10 minutes away from Windrock Park?
Mm-hmm, yep.
I mean, it's going to be quick and easy for you guys to just go from Windrock Park, even if you're just in the area wheeling at Windrock for this weekend, not a part of the event, razors, side-by-sides, motorcycles, come down to Brushy, and you can have the opportunity for $15 a person, $6 for a kid, 10 to 17, to go into the Southeast Overland Camping Event, to check out the vendors, to get lunch at the Brushy Mountain Pavilion, maybe tour the prison even.
To get lunch at Warden's table.
The Warden's table. I said Brushy Mountain Pavilion.
We don't have food in the pavilion.
I mean, we will probably
We have swag
food.
in the pavilion.
We do have swag. You can get event swag while you're at the pavilion. And I think that'll be an awesome opportunity for anyone in the area.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if you live in Chattanooga and you're like, I'm new into overlanding, and this is a new thing for me. But I've not made the decision yet to actually get a rooftop tent or get a camper. Come to the event and check out all the vendors. Check out the camping area even.
Yeah, some of the best ways to like know what works for people and like the do's and don'ts is just to walk around the campground, because people hang out at their rigs throughout the entire weekend. And so you can just chat with people and ask them about like what works on their rig, and things like that. But also with your day pass, you do get early access to the prison. So I've mentioned this before, but the prison's not open to the public until the following weekend. And so by being here this weekend, the weekend of the event, you do get to you get the run of the prison basically without the mass amount of public people coming in. So it won't be as busy, and it's just a good opportunity to go and spend your time if you want to.
Yeah, and I think, honestly, it's a cool thing for, I mean, even if you were 3 hours away, would you drive and check out all these awesome vendors?
Probably.
I mean, we have some really cool vendors this year, and if you've not seen the prison, it's a cool opportunity. Now, we do have a question coming in. Are there going to be guided tours of the prison? So, this is a question that I'm going to have to answer because you had to miss that meeting, the last one we had. We are trying to get some of the prisoners as well as some of the workers.
Ex-prisoners.
Ex-prisoners. That's a great point, Josh. Some of the old prisoners that are doing a whole lot better than what they were whenever they were there, as well as some of the old guards to be inside the prison to show you and talk to you and, show you around the prison, talk to you about what life was like, at the end of the line.
They have really good stories.
They do, and we've heard so many. I mean, last year I got stuck in one for like 40 minutes during the event because I'd never heard this story, and I wanted to stay. But honestly, yes, we're trying to get the guided tours in, but with it being opening or the week before opening weekend, it might be hard. Mm-hmm. At minimum, there will be self-guided tours, which you've done the self-guided tour. Mm-hmm. What, there's lines on the ground, there's signs everywhere.
No, the self-guided tour is fine. It's one of those where you could spend as much or least amount of time as you want. So you can go to all the different buildings that they have, and there's explanations in some of the areas. Like you can read different things about, like there's like a mailbox in one area, and it explains like how people would drop off letters for the inmates, and it was distributed at certain times. They showed different areas where like the guards would be and where they would be dressed out and that kind of stuff. There's a cafeteria, there's a gym, there's like that holding cell. The hole.
Yeah.
There's like a little museum area type thing.
And you can go in the hole now.
That shows paraphernalia they found. Yeah, you can go in the hole now.
Yeah.
So there's all different kinds of things. So you can just like walk through as quickly as you want, or you can spend time and go to all the levels available in the cells. And there's some cells that are open that you can go into and take pictures and kind of get a feel for what it was like back then. So
yeah. And while we're on the topic of the prison, do we want to announce to the people that are watching some new information that has came about in the past couple of days?
I think we should.
I'll leave that up to you.
I think we should.
I meant to announce it.
It's like, up to me. Yes, we should.
Oh, goodness.
So one thing that we have been asked to do in the past, and we have not been able to do it, but now it is coming to fruition.
We have asked for 3 years.
Yep. And we were annoying enough, I think, to get a yes. We will be able to offer nighttime tours of the prison. And they're going to be flashlight tours. I think
still self-guided.
It's self-guided. It's a limited amount of time though. I think it's about an hour. And it's a limited amount of people. So I think it's about 30 people per group. I think there's one on Friday and one on Saturday night.
But right? If that first one fills up,
they can do one after. So it would be like the first one would be like 9 to 10, and then if it's super full and they have a ton of other people wanting to get in, they could do the next one 10 to 11. For this, you would not go through us though. You have to sign up with Brushy at the Warden's table, and they will handle all of that. But we are super excited because I have done it, and it was really fun. Also very creepy. But it wasn't really self-guided. But this one, you're self-guided. You can only go in the areas that are open. Obviously, like you can't go into like, what is it, cell block D that's closed.
Well, cell block D is open, but the upstairs of cell block D is
I can
not
never
open.
remember. And then I think like the warden's office is closed
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. But anyway, good news, we're offering it. So whenever you get there, whenever warden's table opens is when you can go and get your pass for that. But when you buy your pass for that, you can also get into the prison for free during the day.
For 1 day.
For 1 day. So if you get your nighttime tour pass for Friday night, you can go during the day on Friday and see what it's like during the day, and then compare it to at nighttime if you want to.
Yeah, so I think it's a cool opportunity that we've begged for. I think our attendees have begged to go in the prison at night. And
last year, was it last year?
Yep.
The staff got to go in.
No, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. I cannot remember. At some point, I got to go in, and Darren did not get to go in, and I like to remind him that.
I mean, I have been in the prison by myself.
Yeah, he's done his own thing.
So-
but if you like that kind of stuff, I highly recommend it because it is really fun.
Now, this is a flashlight tour. We ask that everyone, and you got to sign a waiver with Brushy. You're not going to run. You're not going to scare people just to scare people.
Yeah, please be respectful.
People want to see this prison at night, and this is kind of like what it would be for those prisoners at night. If you were getting brought in, or they would have a few lights, but honestly, from the pictures I've seen, it wasn't well lit
like
at
when
all.
you go through like the cell blocks and stuff, that's what it would have been like at night. But yeah, please be respectful, and I mean they have the ability to kick you off the property if you are disrespectful and you don't follow their rules, because they are liable for anything. But you need a flashlight or like a headlamp or anything. I don't think you can go in without one, so you need to have something.
And with that, like Morgan said, it's a limited 1 hour, hour and a half session for you to be inside. But the cool part is you get to go in the day, maybe beforehand or after, and see the stuff that you saw the night before, or you want to see at night. I think even to go in the hole will be an awesome opportunity. All right, so we do have a couple questions. Let's get to those real quick. I think Josh is doing his best to answer them behind the camera. Is someone going to have a generator on all night?
Is someone?
Yes. So I guess it might have been an issue last year or at another event. I'm not sure. We try to ask everyone that if they have a generator and need it for medical supplies all night.
Yeah, like a CPAP or something.
There are people that need that. Then they let us know. So if you are one of those that need a generator, let us know, please. We will put you in an area separate of everybody else. But that's just something, it's hard for us to ask. Now, if we hear you had a generator on all night, we might come by. Is it for medical supplies? If it's for medical supplies, okay, let's work with that and talk to everybody around you. But if it's for, running...
Powering like your cell phone.
Charging your cell phone overnight, no. Charging your radio overnight, no. Unfortunately, bring a source to charge that stuff.
Or do it during the day. We
want to be respectful to everybody. You can run a generator from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yep. But from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m., it's quiet hours. And if you do need a generator and you let us know, the area that we put you in is not going to be way far away from people. It's just going to be in a centralized location for other people that do need generators, just because you have all different types of people that camp. So some people don't mind the white noise sound of a generator, and then there's some people that will not camp unless they can hear the animals rustling around in their tent. So we try to accommodate as best as we can, because we know camping in a field with a ton of people is not
Ideal.
optimum. So we're just trying to make it as best as we possibly can.
So, Sean, we are doing our best. We have announced that if you have a generator, need a generator, let us know. So we have a spot for them.
Yep.
And I think it's not a great spot, but it's not the worst spot in the whole field. It's a little bit separate from everybody else. But if you have ever been to the Southeast Overland Camping Event, you know our event is a little stretched out. So
it's better than East.
it is. But if you have an e-bike, if you have a one-wheel, if you have a mountain bike, if you have a scooter that can go on gravel and grass, you're more than welcome to bring it to help you ease around, and we would be 100% okay
and
with that.
if you have a generator, you need to use a generator, please tell the parking guys that are in the field. We'll have it at least 2 minimum. I will suggest that they wear a bright vest, but they can choose to wear one or not. And if you're someone that cannot stand the sound of a generator, like it makes your skin crawl, please also tell them, because they will make sure that you are parked way away from where the generators are.
Could be.
Well, that spot.
Yeah.
That designated spot. You'll be away from the generator designated spot. So just let us know.
All right, so let's talk about this vendor area map for a second. So the vendor area map just released, and I wish I could zoom this in just a little bit more, but I can't.
It's okay. We don't expect y'all to be able to read anything, apparently.
I did try to. You're not going to be able to read it. We have a lot of awesome vendors.
You're just going to have to trust us.
I think individual booths were a little over 60 this time. Josh made it a little bit bigger. Thank you, Josh. But as you can tell, our vendor area is pretty wide. In the top right-hand corner, that's where check-in and day passes and all the event people will come into the event.
That's where you'll find me.
And you will walk the dark path into the vendor area.
The dark path.
And the warden's table.
Think of it as a yellow brick road.
Well, it's a dark path on the map.
The end of the line. Green Mile.
And our vendor area is broken up into sections such as A, B, C, and D. And excuse her for just a minute. She's trying to gain herself back into this. But there are porta potties up in the vendor area. And those are the little green dots. You'll see them on your left as you walk in. Now, with that, I have to say that if you've been to the event, there are certain signs up that you'll see vendors only. Please respect those signs if it says vendor use only. That means a lot to our vendors that have paid, the amount to be there and to have that amenity that might not be open to everybody else. So if you see a sign that says vendors only or staff only, do not go past that point. Do not open that door. And
do not pass go.
we're going to end that discussion with that. Now, also what I'm going to show you real quick, because Josh is probably going to kick me off of this thing, but we did just release our event schedule. Now, this is on TNToverlander.com. You can see the schedule full frame, as well as you can see the schedule on Facebook, and here soon it'll be in your email. That way, if you don't have Facebook or you for some reason can't visit our website, you will have the opportunity to see this schedule. And we're going to give everybody this schedule, right? Mm-hmm. It'll all be in their check-in envelopes.
Yes, it will.
So now let's go back to the map for just a second. One cool thing in the top right-hand corner we're doing this year is called the Vendor Passport. I think it's pretty cool, right?
You keep staring at me like I'm supposed to say something. Yes.
Morgan, can you tell them about the Vendor Passport and how they can use this map that is given to them in their check-in bag to get entered in a separate one-item raffle for the entire event?
Why, yes, Darren, I can. So, what you will do... Thank you, Vanna.
You're Vanna in that situation.
You are. You just did the...
Oh, I did.
Wow, you just ruined my joke. Okay, so anyway... So you'll be giving a map of the vendor area in your check-in packet. One driver, one map. And if you end up needing another map for another reason, that is fine. Come to me later and I will get you one. But for this purpose, you will use your map to go to every single vendor booth.
Every single vendor booth. Okay, sorry, Mark.
You'll go to every single vendor booth, and you will get them to initial on their booth number. And when that is done, you will bring that back to one of our...
The pavilion
The
swag
pavilion,
booth.
the swag booth in the pavilion where we also sell raffle tickets. We will take that, and what we will do is, I guess, take your name. I haven't decided yet. We will take your information. It will be set aside for another raffle if you meet our... It's like bingo. We have a map where everyone initialed. You give us the map that everyone initialed. We compare it. If it matches, your name gets put in the hat. And when we do the raffle, it'll be Saturday night.
Yep, Saturday night. During the big raffle.
Yes, we'll do it Saturday night at the very beginning of the big raffle. And we'll call your name and you get a prize. Pretty simple. It's something that a lot of the vendors suggested and wanted to do, and we thought it was a really good idea. And we just, like, a lot of people, we love games, so we just thought it was like a really fun thing to also do. So
now, what's really cool is, you know, we will have a map to verify this on, because Morgan bought a lot of Sharpies in different colors to hand out to the vendors.
So I think that's a bad thing.
So each vendor will be assigned a certain color, and that color needs to match our map that we have the vendors sign whenever we give them their Sharpies. So if that does not match, then you are not entered in that raffle.
However, if the vendor loses their Sharpie, you will not be punished for that.
We might ask the vendor if they lost their Sharpie. But also, on top of that, if you lose your map, we're not going to give out another one, right? Was that the decision?
I'm going to say it's a case-by-case basis.
If you bring us a map that's shredded, maybe.
Like if your dog decided to eat it, or you really needed to use the bathroom, that's your only toilet paper. You know, there's extenuating circumstances. So
we have one of our vendors joining us, Clay with Commonwealth 4x4. I believe that's Clay. But we're putting a lot of faith in the vendors. Vendors, we are giving you 2 Sharpies.
2. One
to use and one as a backup. We bought enough, and hopefully every single person that is camping at the event comes by your booth, talks with you, and gives you the opportunity to check out their cool stuff. Oh, it's Chris. It's not Clay. My bad, Chris. I should have known it wasn't Clay. He's probably sipping on some bourbon with the family or something. All right. But no, I think it's a cool opportunity for everyone to check out every single booth. Now, every vendor is going to participate in this. If for some reason something happens and one can't, we will let you know whenever you bring up your verification. But check out the schedule. We have 5-6 training, I guess, staff this year, teaching seminars. The training schedule is absolutely packed. I think it's a cool opportunity for everyone to have the opportunity to get this training.
Speaking of, since I'm circling back to our game, another fun thing that we're doing.
A new game
that we're doing.
I promise one of these videos you're going to see her hit me over the head with her security water bottle.
I do have it. I didn't bring it up earlier, but I do have it.
It's always beside her.
So, oh my gosh, I'm about to drop it. We like to give away lots of free stuff. And so you will see a trend. So, not only are we doing a lot of raffles, we've got this vendor thing, we've got the big raffle, we've got a raffle on Friday, a big raffle on Saturday. We are also doing...
I can't zoom in on it, but I think it's Saturday at 5 o'clock. Josh, am I right on that? What? Can you give me a thumbs up for the time for the Meet the Trainer event while Morgan talks about it?
So we have a thing going on that if you go to a training class, you get entered into a raffle. And you can go to one training class, and that will get you one entry to the raffle. You can go to every single training class, and that will get you a ton of entries to the raffle. It's Saturday at 5 p.m. It's Meet the Trainers, and all of our trainers are going to be there, and you can meet with them, talk to them, ask them any questions, take pictures with them, that kind of stuff. And that is where they will do the raffle. And they're going to have some good stuff too. So keep that in mind. It's before our big raffle on Saturday, so you could be winning a ton of stuff this weekend.
And I know we've got stuff from Onyx Off-Road. We've got stuff from Midland USA, Southern Four-Wheel Drive Association. We've got stuff from Tread Lightly. All of our training, instructors, including Outer Limit Supply, and especially our training sponsors, the Morrison's Outdoor Adventures.
Yeah, they've put a lot of work into getting this set up, so I do want to give a huge shout out to those guys.
So we've got SunX Tools giving stuff away. We've got Sunheist Eyewear giving stuff away just in that training raffle. But all you have to do is go sit in the training classes. Take the opportunity to get the education and go out there and expand your knowledge.
Yeah, and the training classes are really good. And we've had questions of, is it going to be the same as last year? No. There are a couple that are the same, but they're the ones that people seem to really enjoy. And so we did keep those consistent because we've had consistent feedback about wanting it to come back. But we've also switched it up a little bit about different types of recovery and that kind of stuff. So more hands-on type things that you're going to be able to see. So I think you're in for a pretty good treat.
And what's cool about this is, our training classes, especially from the Morrison's Outdoor Adventures, the classes at the event are just a start to what the Morrisons offer. They offer a wide variety, including guided trail rides to help you be comfortable in your vehicle, to help you experience that opportunity for the first time on a trail. Carrying a tire if you're in a Toyota. Normally Jeeps don't do that, but if you experience that for the first time, three-wheeling with a four-wheeled vehicle is a different feeling. And Mike and Sarah with the Morrison's Outdoor Adventures, there are training sponsors for a reason. They know what they're doing. Mike and Sarah know what they're talking about, and they are not only educated but also certified in teaching everything that they teach.
Yeah. Also, like if you're thinking, oh, I've been off-roading a handful of times in my life, I don't need to go in a training class, that's fine. But I've been off-roading and trail riding since I was 16.
For me, I was racing sport bikes and drag racing a Honda Civic at the time.
Yeah, got Darren into the off-road industry, if you all didn't know that. But so I've been to Windrock numerous times and very capable in my own Jeep and an XJ, but I was like, I'm going to take the Morrison's class, and I did it in the Gladiator. I have never off-roaded a large vehicle before.
You called it a school bus.
It was basically a school bus to me, because if you all have ever been in like a two-door Wrangler, an XJ, I mean, those things turn on a dime, and you put it in four-wheel drive, it goes wherever it wants to go, and you just point it in the right direction. It's fantastic. I love it, and that is where I'm most comfortable. So I was like, I'm going to get out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to take the school bus out on these trails in Kentucky. And while I wasn't a newbie, I thought it was such a valuable class to just listen to like other people's questions and how he responded. And he doesn't just, and it's Mike, he doesn't just say, this is how you put it in four-wheel drive.
No.
He takes you on a small course first to better understand like what your vehicle is going to do in a certain situation. He takes you off kilter, and then also he goes over different mechanics of your vehicle, which is, I think, very informative, because I have the mindset you should not be putting your vehicle through this kind of thing if you don't understand what it's capable of. And he really makes you feel comfortable in that driver's seat. He does not want you to leave his training until you are comfortable, and he will spend extra time to make sure that you are where you want to be. So again, Mike and Sarah are fantastic, and if you like their training classes, you definitely need to look into doing an all-day thing, because the trail ride is awesome.
I'm going to let you keep talking for a second. We had a question that I wanted to get on this video, and that's about some swag.
He just doesn't want to talk to y'all, so he's texting his friends.
No, I'm airdropping the stuff so we had a question about, is there any insight to some new swag coming to the event?
Yes.
So I'm trying to get that going.
If Darren can show you all
It'll take 3 minutes.
and you all hate it, it was Darren's idea.
But if you guys like it,
It was my idea.
of course it was Morgan's
I mean,
idea.
secretly, it was my idea. But to, I guess, expand on the raffles and stuff, it's not only going to be like the training raffle and the vendor raffle and the big raffle on Friday and Saturday. There's other vendors that are also doing their own little raffles throughout the event. I know Music City Overland is doing a raffle. Super Overland is doing a fun little competition.
I think they are.
We think he is.
I asked him in a text earlier if he was still doing that.
I am so sorry, Caesar, if I just threw you under the bus and you're not doing it. I'm so sorry. But keep an eye out because our vendors are thinking of really cool things to do throughout the weekend, and I think you all are going to love it. I'm super excited for it.
I'm trying.
What else do we want to talk about? We talked about chicken, so I'll go into the dogs. You can bring your furry friends. However, and I know we go over this the same every single time, they need to be on a leash. They need to be very nice creatures. You cannot have an aggressive dog because that is a liability, and we want all of our visitors and all of their animals to be safe. So please just keep that in mind. If you have a dog that is very anxious and lashes out around a lot of people, maybe think twice before bringing that pup. If you don't have an option and you need to bring that pup, that I understand that completely. And we'll do our best to accommodate that. But make sure your dog is on a leash and make sure you pick up after your dog, please. We have trash cans everywhere and we don't want people to be stepping in that stuff.
I got like 30 more seconds.
Will we be doing announcements over radio?
Ooh, that's a
Yes,
great
thank
question.
you. For the announcements, we will be doing announcements over the radio to GMRS radio channel, and we will announce what channel it is at check-in. I haven't decided what it's going to be, but we will have all of the event announcements going on that, and then we will also have another channel for our staff. So please do not, if you find out what the staff channel is, please do not get on it and cause a commotion because we had some issues in the past. And it makes it very difficult for us to do our job when other people are using that channel and intervening with things. We will also have our base station set up with our repeater. So if something does happen up on the mountain, you all should be able to reach us on that channel that we have for all the announcements and things. So if there is something that happens and you all do need to reach out, we will be available and we will help you as much as we can.
I almost got it. Now, I think last year's event channel was channel 6. Mm-hmm. So I think we're going to keep that this year, GMRS channel 6, and that's a huge thanks. I honestly was not listening, but thanks to Midland USA, huge radio sponsors of the event and a great title sponsor of the event. So I think that's a great opportunity for you guys to hear all of the announcements and not get blown away with a loudspeaker just because you can.
I had a question about if you bought a ticket for yourself, but you since then bought a trailer and will have a passenger. You need to pay online, or can you pay when you show up?
I think you can pay online, but since it's a trailer and a passenger, you can just pay on site. That's fine. Just let us know. Because the packet that you're going to receive is only going to say that you're a driver with just a vehicle and no trailer.
Yep.
So just let the person know that you're checking in with that you need to add a passenger and a trailer, and we can get you set up. And that's everybody. If something does change, we can add things.
Yeah, and I mean, that goes back to if you just can't get your ticket before Tuesday at midnight, 11:59, then you're hopefully able to still show up and still get your tickets, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going to give a preview of a few new swag items. We have a lot more new swag items coming in, but this is a preview of what we have. So we have 2 new Southeast Overland Camping shirts. The left one is like a park sign that Morgan loved and really wanted. And if you see in the bottom corner of that on the right, it's a charcoal gray, heathered gray, black shirt with that on the front. In the bottom corner, we're hoping to have the new patches.
Yeah, we're having
Before the
some
show.
issues with shipping due to like customs and inclement weather and everything bad that could happen. It happened to us. So we hope to have it by then. If not, then we will put them online.
But in addition to that shirt, we also have a new TNT Overlander shirt, a 201 shirt. That is kind of laughing at a few things that we all give each other a hard time for in overlanding. Morgan's wearing the TNT Overlander 101, which is a tan. The new one is going to be that green that you see. And then Morgan wanted kind of like a new back design in a bubble letter SOC theme, right? Because we always call it the SOC event. And as you can see on that right side is a new SOC shirt featuring the prison, a vehicle, some amenities, and some cool things around the area, and to do with overlanding as well. I think that's really cool. But let's get back on this real quick. I added this while I was in there. That's why it took an extra second. Remember, flashlight tours this year, $40, limited quantity available. Very limited. So it's, 30 each night, maybe a second tour starting at 9 p.m., maybe a second one starting later in the evening if the first one sell out. But yes, the new swag. What do you guys think of the new swag just by looking at this? This was really roughly put together. I'm so sorry. Usually I would have this done and looking awesome, but
We're doing our best.
I didn't have time today. I forgot. Just doing everything we can.
And we'll have hoodies again this year. We'll have hats. We'll have stickers. We'll have patches. We'll have vehicle badges. We just got those in for 2026, and they look really good. We have a limited number.
That's the All Roads Taken badges,
Yes,
right?
the All Roads Taken black rectangular badge. If you all want one, go ahead and purchase one when you're at the swag booth because they sold out pretty quickly last year. We got a few more than we did last year, but it's not an endless amount.
So, and let's talk about that endless amount, right? I would love to guarantee that we have everyone's shirt size, hoodie size, hat size, even with these new hats that we're hoping to have with the TNT Adventure hats, thanks to Jackaroo. But we might not have everyone's size due to buying a limited quantity. If we do run out, we will, and we have talked about doing a pre-sale on our website with the same designs, and then you'll get them at a later date.
We'll drop ship them. So
we have a certain amount of each shirt, a certain amount of each hoodie. And it's just hard to know what everyone needs that's going to be attending the event.
But we will have it online. We'll post it after the event. But you'll be able to purchase any of those swag items, and it will be delayed shipping. Not because it's sitting at our house and we just haven't sent it, but we're going to have it open for so long, and then we'll close it, and then we will have everything made and sent to you guys.
Yeah,
we want to make sure you get what you want because we made those Survivor shirts in a pre-sale, and a lot of people did not get them, and they kept asking if we're going to bring them back. So we will do better on announcing all of these that are going to be on pre-sale.
Yeah, and I mean, we've worked with our shirt companies too. We have 2 different shirt companies that we use for hoodies, shirts, hats, stickers, patches, all this stuff. They're all willing to help us out and make this happen to where it doesn't have to come to us first. It goes to you directly from them. And I think that's a cool opportunity. But no, Morgan came up with some really nice designs this year. Now, we're getting close to the end of the video. We got a lot of stuff to still talk about. Give us like 10 minutes extra than what we normally do. But while we're doing this, we do have a giveaway for tonight's video. I'm going to try to get it in the mail tomorrow, or Morgan will get it in the mail tomorrow. But we do have a mystery TNT bag. So I went and found a bag that was extra from a few years ago, and we have a mystery item inside. I know it's kind of crazy. We always announce, and as you guys can see, we've given some great stuff away. throughout these live videos. You know, and that's thanks to people and companies who sponsor the videos and provide us with stuff. Sometimes we do buy the stuff out of pocket as well. I think you'll like the item. It's not as big as some of the items in the past couple videos, but it's still a great little bag that we have put together for you. And I'm going to ask that you tag 3 friends that you want to come to the event with you. And in a separate comment what you are most excited for about the Southeast Overland Camping Event. So tag 3 people, @ type the name, space, it should turn blue. Tag those 3 friends that you want to come to the event with you. And then with this as well, to win this awesome opportunity, you will have a chance if you comment your favorite thing that you're excited for about the event. We're not even showing you what's in the bag. It is a mystery. It's got some weight to it, as Morgan was saying and demonstrating. It is not breakable.
I was going to say it's not breakable.
But hopefully you guys are as excited as we are. We're hoping to get this and several other items out to you guys going out tomorrow, so that you can hopefully have these items before the event. If we cannot get them to you by like Monday or Tuesday by shipping, leaving tomorrow from East Tennessee, then we'll have them at the event and deal with a lot of that. All right. So we've went over a little bit about training, actually a lot about training. We've went over event hours. Oh, another thing that I really want to talk about is on the event schedule, and that is the prison tour hours, the warden's table hours, and the parolee's pizza hours. Morgan, I know that's going to be hard for you to see, but parolee's pizza is going to be open every single day of the event.
Except Sunday.
No,
Wait,
Friday,
Parolee's is
Saturday,
open.
Sunday.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Warden's is not open.
11 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Yep.
That's a great opportunity.
They have good pizza.
Well, they have some new things on the menu as well. And I think that's what makes it really cool. So they've got some sandwiches. They've got new wings coming in. And they have, it's one of my favorite Italian dishes. Chicken parm.
I was going to say pizza?
Yeah, I got a chicken parm plate. No, not pizza. That's an Italian dish, though. But, and then the warden's table is going to be open, as you guys can see on the schedule. It's the first page on the left, dead center. 11 to 7, both Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
But they are closed on Sunday. And we know that's a bummer that they're closed on Sunday, but they got to get cleaned up and get ready for opening weekend the next weekend.
They are also closed on Thursday. So if you do arrive on Thursday for premium camping or the early camping for the general population, we will have the warden's table open for vendors because we host a vendor dinner to say thank you to our vendors. You cannot get into that building without a specific ticket that we've given them. So I apologize, but we will not be having that building open for anyone who is not a vendor.
Yeah, and then, so, like, you know, our premium campers can come into that area around 7:30. So 7:30 we have Ace or Aiden Eschbaugh with Easy Wind Outfitters doing live music for our vendors and premium campers. Come on by. He's got a great acoustic set that he's putting on. If you were at Save, you might have heard a couple songs that he's doing. His dad definitely helped him with that set. It is like, I asked him to play a simple song such as Stacy's Mom, and he was like, "What's that?"
Well, he is younger, so.
He was doing older songs than that.
Oh. Well, Stacy's Mom, I feel like.
It's a good song, though. Come on now.
Yeah,
no.
but if you like a certain older genre, you're not going to know Stacy's Mom.
Aiden, if you are watching this, thank you so much for doing live music. I know you are excited, and we're excited to hear you. It was great hearing you at Save. Josh and I both were like, man, it's great that, you know, we are so happy that we were able to provide this opportunity for him. And if you want to chat with him after that, Easy Wind Outfitters, his mom and dad, then you can go get some awesome socks that I'm wearing right now that I can't show you. So my foot will not stretch that high. But Easy Wind socks, fantastic socks. We wear them a lot as well. And then let's also talk about, messed that up. The prison tour hours. So prison tours are going to be on Friday and Saturday only. Now, it is a fee to go in the prison, either the daytime or the nighttime. Daytime is cheaper, nighttime is more expensive, but you get to go in the daytime
Yep.
also.
And you will purchase those at the warden's table. You cannot purchase those from our swag booths.
Yep. So 1 to 5 on Friday inside the warden's table and gift shop, and then 12 to 5 on Saturday. Now, 5 o'clock is the last person to go inside the prison. So you probably get an hour and a half if you go in at 5. But if you go in at 5, you're going to miss a few things cool going on Friday and Saturday. So I think that's go in before that. So we've got, a cornhole tournament this year on Friday night.
Weather, well, I was going to say weather pending, but if it's crappy weather, we'll bring it into the
We're
pavilion.
still going to make it happen. And then we also have, like you said, hopefully Caesar's situation going on.
That's the weirdest way to put it.
Why?
His competition that he has going on Friday night.
Wow, sorry, Caesar.
Sorry, Caesar, you got a few situations going on.
Yeah.
But no, if you do not follow all of our vendors that are on site, go to that map tonight and follow every single one of them. There are vendors doing kind of like a little happy hour. There are vendors doing food tastings at night. There's vendors doing some challenges and games, and it's a cool opportunity. And if you're not following all of these vendors at our show, you're going to miss out because we don't have the time to make a post about all of their stuff. Some stuff's going on Friday night. Some stuff's going on Saturday during the day, Saturday night. We got a lot of cool stuff, and I think it's an awesome opportunity for each and every one of our attendees on top of what the event is hosting. And most of the stuff that they're doing is no additional fee.
Yep.
It's just included with the show, just like our cornhole tournament. It's no additional fee.
You do have to sign up, though.
At the swag booth at
In
the
the pavilion.
There's a lot of stuff happening in the booth.
Yeah, if you all don't remember some of this stuff, that's fine. Just ask us. One thing that we haven't really hit on is what we're selling at the booths particularly. So when you get to the event, you're going to go to the check-in booth that's on the outside of the fence. We do not have swag or anything there. You can buy your pass there if you need to. Day passes, you go into the fence. You will park, you will go into the fence, you will go to the swag booth that is there.
It's very well labeled with signs.
Yes, we will have signs and arrows and people walking around that you can ask. And at the swag booth at the bottom, the main one that you all are very familiar with if you've been there, that is where you can buy everything SOC and TNT. So you'll be able to get hats, hoodies, shirts, stickers, patches, all of that kind of stuff. If you are looking for raffle tickets, go to the top. Go to the pavilion. That is the only location we'll be selling raffle tickets. You will know that because we will have a big banner that says raffle tickets. And because I feel like some people missed it last year or got to it very late because they didn't realize that it wasn't at the bottom, it was at the top. Yep. So we were only putting it in that one central location.
And that's for signups for cornhole. That's for a bunch of other stuff. So
yeah, so think of it
besides swag.
Yeah, think of it if it is something that is happening in the vendor area, then that's where you will go. You will go to the pavilion swag booth.
Aiden is now listening to Stacy's mom for me.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna have to learn it.
Great song from my childhood. Guys, we want to thank you guys. There's a whole lot more information. We are going to try to post as much as we can between now and Thursday. Now, Thursday, you will see some posts start dropping off. We hope to have somebody posting throughout the entire event. That is hard to do, but I think we might be able to get some stuff out there.
We'll do our best. And if we are not posting and we don't have time, we may just hand our phone off to somebody. Yep. And ask them to do something for an hour.
But tag TNT Overlander, tag TNT or tag Southeast Overland Camping Event, Facebook, Instagram. You can't really tag on YouTube, but you can watch this on YouTube. But we will share your stuff as much as you can, as much as we can.
Yeah, at the end of the, it might
gonna
not
be
be
so much
until the
fun.
end of the day though, because that's the only chance we really get to sit and breathe. So, but anything that y'all do, we really, really appreciate it, because the more the event is shared, the more people we get interested next year. And then I think Bruce, I can't really see very well. I think it's Bruce that asked. You're not in the way. I'm blind. Bruce asked how many campers we have signed up so far. I don't know, because I have been building the packets on the floor in my living room by myself.
But you are over 21 sheets of paper of names.
There's
a lot,
I am
Bruce.
about halfway done. That being said, I will finish this weekend, but I can confidently say we are more than we were last year.
Thanks to you guys, our attendees, thanks to our sponsors, thanks to our vendors, we are growing this event. And this is why we started this. We wanted this a community event to build the community and make it the best overlanding event in Tennessee.
Actually, no. We did not.
Well, after the first year. The first year was not started to be the big bad
We
event.
started this during COVID, so we had some people in the Southeast to get together and hang out.
AKA our close friends, which was like 22 vehicles.
And then it grew from there. But I mean, you all understand when things change and your mission changes and your goals change. And we're thankful that it happened the way that it did. And it is growing exponentially. And while it's scary and it's hard, we are blessed for you guys and the support that you all have offered us.
And we do the absolute best that we can. And I'm sorry if, we don't get stuff out. I'm sorry if we don't respond back to your message or your email right away. Be patient with us.
We do have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
And this is on top of that. So we do our best to juggle, and we do sacrifice a lot of sleep. So not complaining. That's okay. You get used to
and
not
I want
sleeping.
to take this opportunity. Josh, spin that wheel, pick a winner for the giveaway tonight. That is the random bag
Sorry, I was stepping on it.
that is here.
Can you stop doing that?
You did it twice.
Yeah, I can do it.
Oh, you're going to look and see what I put inside that?
Yeah.
Oh. But I do want to take this time to thank our volunteers who have volunteered for the event. I want to thank our
Sponsors.
staff that are working day and night starting pretty much Sunday to get everything to the show, to set up the show. It doesn't go unnoticed.
Yep, and hanging out at our house. And also, volunteers, you should have gotten an email. And so if you haven't seen one and you said that you wanted to volunteer, check your spam.
Yep.
Because Josh is awesome and sent out emails late at night after his full-time job for you guys. And so we're super excited to see you guys. And please check your email, because we love volunteers, and you all do get some goodies out of it as well. So,
Josh, when should they get the final volunteer schedule, do you think? Would you say at least by Tuesday? Whenever?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tuesday, you should know what day you're working. If you decide, hey, I know I'm not on the schedule for Thursday, but I still want to be there, we might not ask you to help because we have a set number of people that we need for volunteers. So I think that's we'll do the best we can. But thank you guys for volunteering. Thank you for everything that you guys do, and all the staff as well. It goes
leaps and bounds.
Leaps and bounds. We couldn't do this without everybody. So, all right, Josh, do we have a winner for the last live video before the 2026 Southeast Overland Camping Event? Now, we will see all of you guys on Thursday or Friday.
Ideally, we should see all of you all.
Maybe Saturday. Hopefully, we see you on Thursday. If you can't find me, find Morgan. If you can't find Morgan, find me. You probably won't find me.
It's really hard to find Darren. I'm fairly stationary.
That should be a challenge in itself. Take
Like,
a
where's
picture
Waldo?
with me. Because I am everywhere. We're not going to do that.
No.
There's no way. I wish we could. If that changes, I will let you know.
But in all seriousness, if you need to talk to me or Darren, please track down, if you can't find us, track down one of our staff members, and they will be able to call on the radio and get us there.
The back of their shirts do say staff. everyone at the check-in booth at the gate is a staff member. Everyone at the...
Swag booth.
Did our camera die?
Battery exhausted.
Oh, sad
Still
day.
live on audio though.
Okay, we can still
Stand
talk.
by, guys.
We can still talk.
I can fix this for just a
You put it on
second.
your camera over there?
I am. Once again, technology issues. No, not that.
Not that one. Hello.
Desk view. Oh, that one. All right,
friend.
guys. So I think we're back. Thank you guys again. Once again, another technology issue. This is crazy how much we've had this
shaking the
year.
table.
Oh, sorry. But we'll see you Thursday.
I'm doing it too.
And we have a winner for the giveaway tonight since we have exhausted the battery
Yeah, these
in the
people are like,
camera.
stop talking.
Morgan?
Keith Turner.
Keith Turner, congratulations.
Congrats on the mystery bag.
We're going to try to get it in the mail tomorrow. But we will see all of you guys Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week.
You need to trade some patches.
I will try to put some in my truck.
I'll throw them in my truck. Because my truck's cleaner and you can find things.
Your truck's also bigger.
Yeah, it is.
Tom asked, are there going to be vendors selling camera batteries? We hope
only.
so. You know, that would be nice. But guys, thanks for joining in. I hope you enjoy the live, On the Rocks live that we've been doing for the past 7 episodes. That's it, right?
That's it. Until the event.
We'll see you guys next week at the best overlanding event in Tennessee. And thanks so much. And then Keith, congratulations. You can have a chance to show everybody what you won later on at the event.
Yep. Send us a message with your address.
Yep. All right, guys. See you later. And thanks so much for a great... We'll see you guys on season 3. All right. See you guys.
Get ready for the best overlanding event in Tennessee. The 6th annual Southeast Overland Camping Event. March 27th through the 29th at the historic Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary. See you at SOC. Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Dial it in, let the stories talk. TNT Overlander on your screen. Dirt on the rigs, just living the dream. Overland rigs in a dusty line before the trail ride tales and a good campfire. Midland radio chatter, trails to explore. Chasing that rock line and adventure more. On the rock slide, raise it high. Trails, campfires and friends, that's our kind of life. Adventure and explore every single mile on the rock slide. On the rock slide. SOC's calling from the southern side, full of vendors and rigs inside those prison walls. Brushy Mountain's got that historical feel. Best in Tennessee, yeah, the legend is real. Vendors lined up, gear on the tables, training's raffles, grab what you're able. Numbers getting called, crowd saying yeah. You might roll home with some cool new gear. On the rock slide, raise it high. Bourbon by the flames, rubber on the trails. Campfires and friends, that's our kind of life. Adventure and explore every single mile on the rock slide. SOC coming on strong. Mark that date, it won't be long. Tents in a row, stories to explore. Laughs by the fire, let the late night roll.